Although the government has been essentially established and brought into existence and given power, admiration, support, votes at every step of the way, not only for the accessibility and availability of freedom, sovereignty, independence, justice, equality, opportunity, fairness, and many other needs and necessities for the citizenry, but also that it must be able to provide to us all the protection, security, conservation measures that we deserve as a people, as a citizen. It must be able to protect our lives with the help of police and armies, not really to repress us, not really to condition, punish us to enslavement or domestication, but it exists also to be able to provide us with security and safety at every step, though alongside freedom, expression, speech, jobs, which are quite necessary and fundamental imperatives anyways. But the problem that we're able to notice and see with the modern governments is their incapability to solve any older or newer issues at all. But they're actually always able to create a whole lot of artificial, synthetic, undesirable problems, crises, miseries into the society for everyone, for the citizenry. Ultimately, is going to have to suffer from all that the politicians won't suffer because they're always in luxury, comfort, availability, accessibility to everything, by creating unnecessary artificial corruption, poverty, crisis, inflation inside of the society, by striking foreign deals, by cracking basically defense and offensive imports from all the outside external countries. Ultimately, the debt has been increased and multiplied so much that our taxes are literally obviously soaring high in the sky high inflation, because we are having to pay much more than we ever have, because the government spends much more than is necessary or fundamental to the national security or to the citizens' interests, because the government ultimately is the arbitrary force of control and condition and enslavement. It tries to limit, destroy, exploit as much potential, talent, tax resources as it possibly can. By giving us jobs, it ultimately exploits our jobs and money through taxes, is the ultimate arbitrary, undesirable concentration of power that does everything for its own survival, extension of its own ideology and politics into the future, and enhancement of its own grip, control over the people as it possibly can. It is never about making available, accessible any freedom, expression, equality at all, but taking away, destroying, corrupting, and stealing all the existing remaining virtues, freedoms, expressions also.